Hi, welcome along to the ArsenalFanTV preview show brought to you in association with Ladbrokes. Remember, if you bet £5, you can get £20 in free bets for all new customers. All the terms and conditions are in the description below, so get involved in that. Remember, you must be of the right age, all right, to do that, okay? It's time to preview the game. Arsenal taking on Bournemouth. Now, ordinarily, you look on this game and you'd say, standard. Easy work, at home, Bournemouth. Great record against them. Arsenal have never lost at home to Bournemouth. Should be simple. Easy. You know that ain't the case right now, because right now, Arsenal, the way things have gone since the start of the season, 2 defeats, 1 win, a poor transfer window, no matter what gloss has been painted on it by the owners of the club. It's been a poor transfer window, a messy one. Everybody's been talking about Arsenal, how poor we've been, our demise. This game is absolutely massive for number 1, Arsene Wenger, for number 2, the club. It's a big, big game now because everybody knows that Arsenal at the moment are either in crisis or on the brink of a massive crisis. If we was to lose this game, oh my God. I don't even want to think about it. It's a must-win game. Must win. A draw will be like a defeat. So it is an absolute must-win game. The players, they've had a chance to get away from things with the international break. Some of the players have gone off and have done pretty well for their teams. Aaron Ramsey scored for Wales. Ozil playing a big part for Germany, scoring, assists. You know, they've managed to get away from it all. And I think they needed to get away from it all after that defeat to Liverpool, where they got absolutely slaughtered 4-0. But this is a chance to get back on track. Remember, only 3 games have gone in the season. And if Arsenal can get a win in this game, they can get themselves back on track. Now, as I said, we've got a very, very good record against Bournemouth. We've never, ever lost at home to them in this short period of time that we've been playing them in the Premier League. 3 wins against them at home. We did, however, have that game against them last year. We were losing 3-0. That was away from home, and we came back to draw it 3-3. But remember that game. Even though it was a draw, even though it was a great comeback, we got criticised heavily. And as I said, nothing less than a win is going to be expected in this game. Players need to step up in this game. This is a big game for certain players. Mesut Ozil, heavily criticised over the last couple of games, got into a spat with ex-players. He really needs to put in a performance in this game. He played very well for Germany during the week. He needs to replicate that when playing for the club this weekend. Lacazette, my man here, listen, for some reason that only Arsene Wenger seems to know, he didn't start against Liverpool. Why, I don't know. For me, he has to start tomorrow. We've got to get this guy involved right from the start. In his first game, he scored after 90 seconds. He could be that vital guy that can put the ball in the back of the net. He is very, very important. Alexis Sanchez, what frame of mind is Alexis going to be in? Even for Chile, which he, you know, normally when he goes away with Chile, he plays really, really well. Even for Chile, he's been poor. They lost their last 2 games, Chile. An ex-coach of Chile described him as looking fat. You know, I read where fans over in Chile are talking about doing a march to protest about getting his girlfriend out. Not getting Wenger out, getting his girlfriend out, because since he's had this new girlfriend, they said his form's dipped. I mean, Alexis at the moment, what frame of mind is he going to be in? He's sort of put on his Instagram post and that listen, he's 100% committed to the cause. Arsene Wenger's been saying that he's 100% committed to the cause and that he's going to play his heart out for the team, even though we know about the last minute transfer dealings and stuff like that. But what sort of Alexis are we going to get? Is Alexis even fit at the moment? In the first game that he came back against Liverpool, I have to say he was amongst the worst players on the pitch. Literally every time he got that ball, he gave it away. He was poor on that day. So if he plays from the start, he's going to have to step up. What frame of mind is Mustafi going to be in? You know, he wanted to leave. Was told at the last minute that, no, you're staying. What frame of mind's he going to be in? You know, if somebody like Walcott plays, what frame of mind is he going to be in? Will he be able to handle the pressure now that Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has gone? A lot of pressure now is going to be heaped on him because he's probably going to play right wing maybe, and fans are already kind of half on his case. He's going to have to come in and hit the ground running. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on those players. And Eddie Howe, the manager of Bournemouth, even though he's under a lot of pressure as well, because he's lost his first 3 games, it's not the same sort of pressure that Wenger's under. He's going to know that the expectations are that he's going to not get a victory here. If he comes and gets even a draw, it's going to be a great result for him. He's also going to know, I mean, if I was Eddie Howe, I'd be saying to my players, listen, we're going to go out there, we're going to frustrate the life out of Arsenal. Because we know that if we, say, for the first half an hour, even the first half of the game, frustrate them, it's 0-0, whatever, draw in the game, or we get an early goal, those fans that we've seen so frustrated over the past couple of weeks might just turn on Arsene Wenger and his team. So let's go out there and frustrate the hell out of them. Whether they'll be able to do that or not, I don't know. Maybe Bournemouth are sort of the perfect team for Arsenal because Bournemouth are a more attacking team. I think playing a team like a West Brom right now wouldn't have been good for Arsenal this weekend. The danger player, of course, for Bournemouth, of course, is going to be Jermaine Defoe as well. You know, he's going to get booed every time he touches the ball, being an ex-Spurs player, but he scores goals. He'll be well up for it. Hasn't really got off the scoring, it's been scoring yet for Bournemouth. But we know that if you get that guy the ball around the box and you don't deal with him well defensively, he is very, very dangerous. So we're going to have to shackle Jermaine Defoe. And as I said, he's going to be up for it. And he will be one person who would love to, really put the knife into Arsenal. So they're going to have to watch him like a hawk. It is going to be a difficult game. It could be a game that could start off being a bit frustrating. We're going to have to be, as fans, patient with the teams. And I'm urging all fans tomorrow, come on, we have to get behind the team now. We've said our piece over the past couple of weeks. We've been disappointed with the transfer window. We've been disappointed with the team. But when that whistle sounds tomorrow, I want to see every Arsenal fan in that stadium right behind the team, right up for it. Let's get a result. It gets no easier after this game. We're going to have Chelsea next weekend. So let's try and go out there and get something positive, and let's really back the team. My understanding from what I've heard from an insider at the club is that the players were really hurt by that defeat at Liverpool and are really, really chomping at the bit to get out there and prove to the fans that, that wasn't them. They can do better than that. Let's hope that they can do that. They got to do the talking, not on Insta, not on Twitter, not on Facebook. They got to do the talking on the pitch tomorrow. I do think Arsenal will win. I'm going to go for Arsenal winning it.